Hi, I'm Amy Flynn, creator of Fobot. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I have one of the best jobs in the world. Basically, I shop and put things together. I look all over the country, even all over the world on eBay for really cool vintage stuff. And then I make robots out of it. I wanted to do something simple, and fobot is a word that I made up, and it means found object bot, because they're all made out of found objects. But I also like that it worked on that sort of FAUX, faux bot. I started out as an illustrator, and I did that for 27 years. But I've always been good at building things. I've always had a weird fascination with robots, and I just started fiddling around with all of the junk I'd accumulated because I love flea markets, because it's like a treasure hunt. And these little people just started emerging. But what I do then is I get my finds, and I have shelves full of them all over my studio. And then I have what I call a composing table. I put something down on the table, and then I mix and match different arms and legs and heads and hats and bling, and arrange it until it looks the way I want it to look. And then when I'm satisfied, I move everything over to my workbench, and I solder and bolt things together. I drill holes in the materials so that I can bolt them from the inside. I try to make it look like they just sort of magically came together, so you can't really see how the magic is done, where the bolts and the solder are. They just look like they were just born that way. At first, people are attracted to the figure as a whole because they're cute, they're funny, they're whimsical, they have great names. And then as they get a little closer, nostalgia takes over, because all I hear is, oh, my dad smoked that brand of tobacco. My mom had one of those spatulas. I remember my grandmother having those tins. So people like to look at items that they recognize from the past and remember them. And then, of course, I use a lot of things that nobody knows what they are, and I take a great deal of joy in saying, you're never going to guess what this is. That is a screen door catch that would keep your screen door from blowing in the wind. But when I first saw one, I said, oh, that looks like an elephant trunk. So now that's what I make elephants from. I've started to make them move. This guy takes a drink of coffee, which is hard to do with one hand, and then his brain comes to life. Just sort of a metaphor for the human experience. They each get a little tag on the back that has the word fobot and their number stamped on it. And this is the next one to go. And this is number 4,700. Yes, but I've been doing it for 12 years. I put a heart inside each one because when I was growing up, my favorite movie was The Wizard of Oz, and the Tin Man asked for a heart, and most of them are made out of tins, so it just seemed natural to give them a heart. I really enjoy talking about my work and interacting with people, especially kids, because they ask the best questions. St. Louis Art Fair is one of the best in the country.